Hey there everybody. The real main intent of my video here is to provide a little unboxing of this recently received Kindle Fire HD8, which I'm pretty excited about. It just came today. But you know, I just got out of the gym and I'm a little hungry and thirsty, so I'm having a little bit of a blue Gatorade and some hard-boiled eggs. Interesting fun fact, recall having seen headlines probably going back to 2009 regarding the blue coloring in Gatorade having a benefit for a spinal cord injury recovery. Now, I'm no medical doctor, but doing a little bit of research here, apparently researchers at the University of Rochester Medical Center determined that when they injected the compound BBG, which is brilliant blue G, into rats suffering spinal cord injuries, the rodents were able to walk again, thus speeding their recovery. Well, I found that quite fascinating. Fortunately, I'm not suffering from anything of the sort here, but I'm going to enjoy a little bit of Gatorade and a salted hard-boiled egg. Moving right along. Let me just talk about some of the features of the Kindle Fire 8. I had a few options, and naturally there's a 7, there's an 8, and there's a 10. Different sizes, different configurations. Fortunately, I took advantage of a Black Friday deal. I also had a gift card I received from work, so I went ahead and ordered this, and it cost me about 25 bucks after the discount were applied. Comparing the 7 with the 8, because I naturally had a decision to make there is a price difference. You know, obviously the dimensions, the 8 is 8 inches, whereas the 7 is 7. The resolution on the 8 is 1280 by 800 pixels as opposed to 1024 by 600 for the 7. They both have a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processors, and the 7 has 1 gigabyte of RAM memory, whereas the 8 has 1.5 gigs of RAM. This weighs 13 ounces, a little bit shy of a pound, whereas the 7 is 10.4 ounces. I don't think the weight will be an issue. I was looking for something portable, more portable than my Chromebook. Battery life reported at almost 11 hours. Again, it's a function of how it's being used, and I'm sure if it's running video for the entire duration, it's going to cut that 11 hours down. Dimensions, overall dimensions, 8.4 by 5 by 0.4 inches. That's 8.4 by 5 as opposed to 7.6 by 4.5 inches for the 7. Storage options that come with the 8 are either 16 or 32 gigs of storage. The 7 comes with 8 or 16. This is the 16 gig model. So let's have at it here. Open it up. It's in a cardboard package. Okay. All right. Fabulous. It's got a little pull to open, little tab on the back. So let's open it up. See if we get some of that new tablet smell. And let's check out the contents here. Alright, here we go. Here is the device. It's got a good weight. It's, nicely bigger than my Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, which was the first edition of the Note with the Edge. That's my phone. Here's the Kindle Fire 8. Alright, so it's got the plastic protection. Also in the package we have obviously the charging cable, AC cable, plug adapter, USB, and it's not USB-C, but it's micro USB connector. Might be a little quick start guide. How to power the device on. the external connections, power, Bluetooth, microphone, headphones, speaker, how to power it on, how to swipe to unlock it, how to plug in the charger. Pretty straightforward, not too difficult. Now we know Amazon is trying to keep their audience contained within their own ecosystem, but I'm a happy Amazon Prime customer and very happy with the service. I don't know if it comes with an Alexa app. Possibly it does. I'll go ahead and look through this information. I'll charge the device up, power it up, and I'll come back. And here's a cameo of Calvin. Calvin the ragdoll cat playing with a piece of eggshell that hit the floor. Psst, Calvin. Psst, psst. Hey. Psst. Hey, buddy. See your beautiful blue eyes there. Not such a good lighting situation here. Let me get the little piece of eggshell here. Don't want you. Okay, here we go. Hey, hello. Hello. Hey, kitty. There you go. Let me get that eggshell up here, okay? Alright, we're back. 2 hard-boiled eggs later. I failed to mention that this is the Kindle Fire 8 7th generation. It comes in a number of different colors. So let's go ahead and get it out of its plastic cover. Alright, it's got a good heft to it. Here if we look at the top, here's where you have the volume controls. Lower the volume, increase the volume. It's like a rocker switch. A jack for a headphone. Here's the microphone. Here's the USB port, also the charging port, and here's the power button. It also has an expansion slot. The new 7th generation can accommodate up to a 256 gigabyte card. There we go. Open the little door here, and there it is. Micro SD HC for high capacity. So you can expand the storage capability for lots of photos, media, movies, videos, and so forth. So let's go ahead and power it on here, depressing the button. And I'm going to depress the button and hold it in. There we go. Get the little Amazon splash screen. I've not owned a Kindle device before of any type. This is my first one here. It's booting up here. It's probably going to require a login to identify me, link me with my Amazon Prime account. Okay, battery is charged at 74% of the box, not too bad. It's got the wrong time here. So, English, yes. Alright, lets you choose the font size, depending upon your age or your sharpness of vision here. I'm going to go for the small and see how it goes. Continue. Okay, you have the option to connect to Wi-Fi. So I'm going to go ahead and connect into my Wi-Fi. And I'm going to key in my password, which is naturally quite confidential. And I'll come back once that's been... Alright, I've connected to my Wi-Fi. It's checking for available software updates for the device. Sure, operating system, maybe any firmware updates. Alright, it's now performing an update. So see the download progress and the percentage remaining. Downloading the latest software for the Fire device. Now it's just normal here, it's just been shipped. I'm sure they're releasing updates regularly, depending on how long it's been on the shelf, and updates that were released since it was packaged. This is just normal and it's a regular routine. I'm sure they release updates in a regular cycle, just like as done for any software or operating system. Alright, now it's got a high definition display. It's not as sharp as the Kindle Fire 10, but it's better than the 7. This is the 8. It's not as sharp as the iPad, but you can purchase numerous Kindle Fires for the price of an iPad. I'm sure it's going to be quite satisfactory. Alright, we got a slow internet connection, so I'm going to tell it to continue. Just going to bear with it here. If you don't have the patience, you do have the option to skip and update later. I'm going to let it go ahead and proceed here. 70% to go. I'll be right back. Alright, several slow internet connection warning messages later. It has finally finished downloading and updating the Kindle Fire software. Now it takes you to a screen prompting you to log in with your email or mobile phone number as well as your Amazon password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, I've logged in with my Amazon account using my email address and Amazon password, and here's the next screen, your options. Now these are all checked off by default. Enable location services to allow maps, other apps, and Amazon to use this location and related information. I'm okay with that. Save Wi-Fi password to Amazon. It says Wi-Fi passwords will be saved to Amazon to help you connect to your other devices. You can delete saved passwords. No, I don't think I want to save my Wi-Fi password to Amazon Cloud. Auto-save photos and videos. You know, a lot of folks like this here. It gives them the safety and security and peace of mind in knowing their videos and photos are backed up. Looks like Amazon Drive gives you 5 gigs. You know, I don't really want that. I don't want all my stuff up in the cloud. Backup and restore. Back up your Fire settings, Wi-Fi and email configurations, bookmarks, search history, and more to the cloud so that you can restore a Fire device later. Okay, I'll leave that as is. Continue. Okay, kid friendly. Do you want to create a child profile? No. Okay. Apparently this will let you block certain in-app purchases, which are notorious out there. Kids will charge up all kinds of mad money to your credit cards. You can also set educational goals and discover what your child enjoys with parent dashboard. No, not needed here. So, not now, and continue. Alright, opportunities to connect to Facebook, to Twitter, to Goodreads. You know, I might connect to Facebook here just for some brain softening social media activities. So I'm going to go ahead and connect there. Goodreads. Let me see here. I'm going to check these out. Alright, I decided not to opt in to Twitter or Facebook or Goodreads and just skip that. I can always come back to that later on. Looks like here, the next screen, they prompt you to set up a subscription to Kindle Unlimited. They want to give you a free 30-day trial, and otherwise $9.99 a month. Not needed. No thanks. I'm sure this device might be plagued with advertising. Hopefully that's not the case, but it is trying to keep you connected in with the Amazon ecosystem. 2-year protection plan, coverage, accidental damage, fast and easy replacement. No thanks. No thanks. Click it like you mean it. Okay. Enjoy books and videos already included in your Prime membership. Alright, so it looks like it presents you with a number of free books. It recognizes that I'm a Prime member and gives me access to certain books, TV programs, to watch list. I'm going to explore this in more detail here. I can come back to this. I'm going to say not now. See if how many screens we got to go through to get to a home screen. Okay, download apps. Looks like some apps I've subscribed to or used in the past. I can say download them for use as desired, or I'm going to simply say not now. Okay, maybe a home screen. Welcome. Here it gives you a tutorial. Alright, so it looks like it's going to walk you step by step on how to navigate and use the device. Major features and functionality of your new tablet. Continue. Okay, talks about the home page. Alright, well, it's an opportunity to get acquainted with the device. It seems pretty self-explanatory. They are making devices pretty much dummy-proof here, so that's good. I'll go through these screens here and see if there's anything else worth mentioning. Alright, after proceeding through the basic functionality and navigational tutorial, Alexa introduces herself in her relatively reasonable sounding voice. Here's a screen that talks to you about the terms of service. You can say no thanks if not interested, or continue.
Try it now. Just press and hold the home button and ask me, what's the weather tomorrow?
What is a quadratic equation?
I'm having trouble connecting. I'll keep trying.
What is a Pythagorean theorem? Trying to see if I can... Oh, well, here you go. Okay. All right, so it looks like she's relatively smart.
In mathematics, the Pythagorean theorem, also known as Pythagoras' theorem, is a fundamental relation in Euclidean geometry among the three sides of a right triangle.
I wonder if it's going to give us the actual formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Nonetheless, just thought I'd throw a little curveball in there. Okay, back, home. Okay. Okay, great. Let's give her what she's asking for. What's the weather? I gotta tap and hold. What's the weather tomorrow? We're here in Miami. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. And maybe I didn't get that through to her. So, what's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Miami. Look for
82 degrees.
Of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 82 and a low of 73.
Maybe that'll be bringing cold front somewhere along the way. Yeah, well, we might be lucky if we get into the upper 60s, it looks like. Such is the life in South Florida here. Thunderstorms. Great. Okay. Go ahead and continue.
Here are some more things to try. What's the news? What can I say? How deep is the ocean?
Okay, great. How deep is the ocean?
The deepest part of the ocean is called the Challenger Deep and is located beneath the western Pacific Ocean in the southern end of the Mariana Trench. Challenger Deep is approximately 36,200 feet deep.
Wow, and that is deep. That's 7 miles. Okay, all right, good deal here. Finish. Okay, looks like our home screen, typical swipe navigation. You can swipe down from the top for additional notification settings and controls. Back will take you back a screen. Yeah, just a matter of getting acquainted with this here device. Okay, alright, let me have out of here and see how I think. Thanks for watching.